February 25th, 2011, we are commencing the experiment. The block of ice has been obtained. February 26th, 2011, the ice for the first sheep has been collected and is now being properly excavated from its block. We expect that the first sheep will be created and completed on the 27th of February. February 26, 1500. Upon completion of the ventral sculpting, sheep number 1 expired. February 26th, 1600. Disposal of sheep number 1. February 27th, 0600. Sheep number 2 has been completed, hereby christened Snowflake. February 27th, 1200. Sheep number 2 has escaped. Search has commenced. I see him over there. I see him. We got him. We got sheep number 2 over here. Snowflake has been obtained. February 27th, 1500. After a meeting with the Board of Trustees, it has been declared that Snowflake is an endangerment to the lab, and she will no longer be allowed to roam around on her own, and is hereby condemned to being in this cage for the rest of her existence. February 27th, 1700. Sheep number 3 has been completed with the side effects of a new drug we tried while creating her. She came into existence without use of her legs, so she cannot escape, which is fortunate because that means that she will not have to be locked up in a cage, and we can observe her natural behavior in the setting of the lab. The lab is very pleased to announce our obtainment of this new piece of technology. Instead of having to create the sheep by hand, from here on out we will use this machine to bring sheep into existence. February 27th, 1800. I'm going to show you how the new machine will work to create sheep. You simply put the raw material into this hole here. Put that in there. So that's good. Turn the wheel back and forth a couple times to activate it. Alright, and then we'll just leave that in there for a couple hours and be back, and hopefully there will be a sheep that will come out of this hole right here. February 27th, 1750. Sheep number 2 is in her cage. Sheep number 3 is roaming about the lab on her own, but she doesn't have any legs or use of her legs, so she doesn't really go anywhere. She has been christened by the lab Legolas, and it has also been determined that she is not a girl. February 27th, 2000. In order to prevent sheep number 2 from becoming depressed, the Board of Trustees has allowed us to install a swing set in her captivation cage. February 28th, 0800. The alarms went off this morning at 7:30 100. It seems that Snowflake has committed suicide. February 28th, 0900. In the process of getting Snowflake down, she was decapitated. February 28th, 0930. Disposal of Snowflake, sheep number 2. February 28th, 1000. Sheep number 3, aka Legolas, seems to have committed suicide by rolling off the lab into the disposal. Into the disposal yard. The Board of Trustees has terminated the function of the lab, and we will be shutting down for the duration of the year. Our experiments have been deemed failures, and funding has been completely pulled.